Hey there, Pisces. This is Chronic Joy Tarot, and we are here to do your soul guidance reading for the current energies. I've been sort of gone all summer. Sorry about that. I'm back and hoping things stabilize. It's been really busy here and lots of people staying at my house. I don't have the biggest place. And so my space that I normally do my readings has been invaded. And I'm trying to, I created a new space here temporarily. I'm going to see how it works. The only problem is I'm not able to really see, like when I hold the card up to the camera like this. This is going to be your card today. The Spirit of Water. I can't really, I'm sitting on the other side of the camera here, so we'll see how it goes. We'll just, wing it. Okay, for you Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and also anyone else who's drawn to this video that is covering the Spirit of Water. Spirit of Water in this Native Spirit Oracle deck represents your inner world, your intuition, your emotions, the dreams you have, the things you strive for, sort of within, the love you have in your heart, all these things, your emotions is what we're asking you to tend to right now. Let's see where this begins. We're going to use the tree spread with the Zen Tarot, and let's see where you are. Okay, Pisces? Oh yeah, so it feels like you may have been going through maybe some times where you have lots of heavy thoughts or too many thoughts going through your mind, and just the sheer volume of worries and thoughts starts to weigh you down. It's feeling like burdensome, or we can get out of balance sometimes from head to heart, and I know I do. I go into a lot of thinking mode, logic, structure, schedules, all that kind of thing. I can get easily down that road and then lose sight of what's here right now for my soul and what my feelings may be, and I might be feeling overwhelmed by my feelings, when all it is that I just need to back off of the mental energy a little and allow what is within me to rise to the surface. Your burdensome thoughts and your maybe worries and regrets or guilt or any of those heavier thoughts, it is time to start to move more toward that water energy where you have more intuition, more instinct, and that's kind of guiding you more than what you think needs to go, right? You're supported by this release of your thoughts. You're supported by the sheer fact that kind of this energy of where you are is perfection. Where you are is home, is wherever you are, right? If you can try to ease that tension that the overbearing thoughts brings, then you can sort of rest back into sort of like an exhale feeling of, this is, this is all working out the way it's supposed to, and I can trust that, right? And then in your external world, it does ask for you to bring your focus into this very moment and bring your entire focus into this moment. The burdensome thoughts come either when we are worried about something in the future, or regretting or feeling guilty about something in the past. And those two things, future and past, is simply imagination, because the future hasn't occurred yet, and memory, which is the past. That does not have anything to do with this very moment. And that's what this external energy card is asking you, is to be in this moment, be in that zone, like these acrobats on the card. Now I'm going to hope I'm holding this up properly. I hope you can see it. But the acrobats here need to really focus on the moment that they're in. Otherwise, someone's going to go tumbling down, right? Everyone needs to be in the zone. And this is asking for your entire being to stay present. Now, easier said than done sometimes, but I think with the spirit of water supporting you and allowing your feelings and your intuition to rise to the surface and quiet some of these thoughts. You know, if it is true that you have things that you're worried about or that you're feeling regretful about, remember, you're only suffering memory or imagination, right? Because it's not real. What's real is now. What's real is what's going on between these three acrobats, and they are very much in the real moment, and that's what helps them to succeed. Okay, moving forward, and the key to getting yourself to that next step, Pisces, is the sense of adventure. So always, when we have something to look forward to, it eases a lot of our tensions. When you have hopefulness, when you have you know, it's like, let's say maybe you do have a goal in mind and it's in the future and you've been worrying about it. Well, instead of bringing all the energy into your thoughts and your brain, right, and your mind, ease off of it, allow your instinct to take over, and then just say, I have this goal. I can't wait to see how it unfolds. I am on my way to it. And in the meantime, I'm going to have some fun. Right? This little child is heading toward that rainbow, toward that fun, fulfilling, exciting experience. Yet there isn't any rush. She just knows it's going. She knows if she keeps moving forward, she'll get there. And I'm feeling that that's what your, just that little shift. It's not a big change for you, Pisces. It's really, and mostly you like to be in the emotional, intuitive, space. You know, the mind space isn't, you know, you're not an air sign, so, you know, you might have air in your chart and that might be where this is coming from, or just because of the energies around. But just being able to release that and allowing yourself the experience of the journey. Just allow yourself to take each step you need to take in every moment toward your goal. Okay? Toward the change that you're seeking. Okay? Next steps. Perfect. Oh yeah. See, here comes the change. It's on its way, right? And it's constantly moving you toward it. It's just, where do you want your attitude to be? How do you want to feel? How do you want to feel on your way to that change? Do you want to feel stressed and worried and, you know, a little bit locked up because you don't know if it's going to come or if it's not and what it's going to look like and all that? Or do you want to just say, yeah, I know it's coming. It's in this moment, I'm, you know, a certain distance from it. And the next moment I'll be closer, right? So the change is on its way to you. It's going to be important that you do this release of mind and let the intuition enter and make this shift on your own terms. Okay? How it may look to someone else is not the point. Is not relevant at all. Your full and true choices that come to you from intuition and come to you from the way you feel, those are the perfect choices for you. You know, if you think about, and the ordinariness card here, this is sort of an internal energy that is supporting, you know, things as usual. You know, let's let things go as usual on my way to this change, right? I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do it with less worry, more intuition, more sense of hope, and however long it takes is how long it takes, and I'm good, right? If there's others around you that are sort of pressuring, oh, you're not on the right timeline, or why can't you, you know, do it this way, or whatever, those inputs are, you can welcome them, but they don't need to be followed. They're not really relevant to your journey. And there is I don't know if you're going to feel a lot of resistance from others, But this is just sort of a gentle reminder to keep it organic for you. You know, it's got to happen from where you are and where you are seeking to go, right? If this is not resonating for you in this moment, because I just got a hit that not everybody's going through this kind of a challenge or this kind of a, sort of a struggle toward their goal, then it's just going to be serving as a reminder for you to always sort of in general, not to ignore your feelings in any given moment. When you're heading towards something and it doesn't feel right and it doesn't feel good and you're not feeling happy about it, you're not on the right path. Or it's just a sticky point and you need to sort of readjust and drop the worry and then continue to move on your path, right? Always going to have little challenges, and from those challenges we grow, right? And then the overall outcome or insight into this reading are the creativity and the laziness cards. So these cards are both asking that the creativity is definitely, sort of a third chakra, sort of an intuitive space, intuitive energy, and whatever you're inspired by is where you need to follow, right? This laziness card does not mean you're lazy. It's reminding you that along the way you can stop and pause and take breaks and reduce the stress here and there on your way to your goal without you can pause and restart again is what I'm getting from this. You don't have to charge full ahead, right? You can stop and enjoy how it feels and enjoy this moment, my next step toward this new way of being or this change that is coming. If there's change coming to you that you are not creating yourself, right? Because that happens too. That's constantly happening, actually. If there is change coming your way that you did not seek, then this mental energy is even more important to ease up, because that resistance, change will happen. Life will bring things to you that you can either adjust to and go with the flow with, or you could, try to work out every detail in your mind and end up stuck for a little while. So it's all just reminding you, go by intuition. You have the answers within you, Pisces, especially you. You're so deeply intuitive, and you have, you have the right tools within you if you just follow them. Make sure to hang on to this feeling. Follow that hopefulness, follow that fun movement toward the next step, toward the next thing, right? Yeah, so I think that's going to do it for now. I really hope all these cards showed up in the frame because I'm way over here on the other side of the room. But I love you guys so much. It's really good to be back. I love doing these readings, and thank you for kind of hanging with me while I had a crazy busy summer. Okay? Love you guys. Talk soon.